Good morning and welcome to Steph's Kitchen Adventures. It's quite early on a sauna day, so I've got up and I'm going to just prep some food for breakfast, a hot drink to take with me on the bus. I'm going to start off and just warm up some cashew milk. I've put some cashew milk in my mug here, heated mug. I'm just going to put that on the heat. It's going to be a mushroom hot chocolate, but I've been trying to find the right balance between the mushrooms and the hot chocolate mix. I found a new hot chocolate mix this week, which is Booja hot chocolate, and I like to have the healthy mushrooms in it, but I don't want that to spoil the taste. So it's an interesting one, that one. I'm going to put probably a heaped teaspoon of the hot chocolate mix and another one. So it's probably 1.5 heaped teaspoons of chocolate mix. I'm going by feel right now. And I don't know, what should we do? About half a heaped teaspoon of the magic mushrooms. They're not magic mushrooms, but they are magic. Got reishi and shiitake, lion's mane, chaga, with some baobab in there as well. All good stuff. Put that aside. I've got the heat on quite high, so I have to keep an eye on that. Meanwhile, I'm turning my attention to breakfast, and I've got some stewed plums. Also got various spices out this morning. I want to put some cinnamon in there and some ground cardamom, which is really nice for sweet things, and also some turmeric. Being very careful with the turmeric because everything can turn orange if you're not. I'm going to put some turmeric in my bowl there and put that away, and then get some cinnamon. Just put a little bit of cinnamon in my bowl there. I'm just going to pause breakfast while I look at this pan, because it really could do with some attention. So I've got my whisk out. I'm just going to mix together all of those ingredients, put it back on the heat. I've got it on quite a high heat because I like to have adventures. So I put it on max heat, so I've just got to make sure it doesn't boil over. Been an interesting adventure the last couple of days because I have a leaking kitchen tap, so until the plumber comes on Monday, I have to do my washing up in the bathroom, which is, yeah, different. It's an adventure. So yeah, we won't worry too much about that. That has now boiled, so I'm going to pour that into my thermal mug. There's already some sugar in the Booja chocolate mix, so I don't need any extra sugar. Sometimes you can put other things in hot chocolate, like a bit of maca maybe, some cinnamon. But anyway, we've got therapeutic mushrooms and hot chocolate in there for the journey. The wonderful X3 bus. So coming back to breakfast, what else have I got? I have got some ground cardamom. I'll put some of this in here as well. Beautiful, fragrant spice. I love it. Goes really well with stewed fruit. So next up, some almond butter. And I've put the spoon in the almond butter first because I never put a spoon that has had something else on it back in nut butter. I once left a spoon in some honey in California that had been in a jar of jam first, and it all went horribly wrong and downhill from then on. We won't go too much into that. Now, some stewed apple. And this is apple stewed a few days ago. Been given lots of lovely apples this year, which is marvellous. It's got some beautiful cloves in there. I might have to watch out for those when I eat. That's going back in the fridge, but I'm finishing off the stewed plums today. And then we've got some lovely Yo Valley yogurt, organic yogurt. I do like supporting the local yogurt maker, but I do love the Greek Yo Valley yogurt. It's lovely and thick. So that's going in there. There we go. Just dispose of this. I had to put some foil around the tap so I don't put it on because it's not good. Anyway, returning to today, and we've got some sunflower seeds. They're going to go in there for protein. And I've got my hemp seeds here. You'll notice, as I mentioned before, that I keep my spices in a pan drawer and have these little labels on the top, so I know what I'm looking at as soon as I open the pan drawer. I've got some macadamia nuts here, which I'm a bit pushed for time, so I'm just going to put them in as they are rather than chopping them. So that is what breakfast looks like this morning. Doesn't look like a great deal, but there's lots of good protein in there. I've got my hot chocolate for the journey, and I've prepped last night, off camera, sorry, some lunch for today. I had a lovely focaccia from BH24, which is in this magic parcel here, and I filled it with peanut butter, chopped dates, cucumber, lamb's lettuce, a few anchovies, some leftover topside. I think that's about it. So that's going to be a yummy sort of brunch after our sauna this morning. I've also got dessert for a couple of date slices, also from BH24 in Southbourne. So that is me today, food-wise, and I hope you join me again soon. Have a brilliant day.